Online shoppers here in Korea are increasingly resorting to cheaper overseas options, namely from China, because of a price burden. But the issue of product safety has recently emerged, prompting response measures from the authorities. This week, we take a closer look at this issue, and for more, our trade correspondent Moon Hye-ryeon joins us in the studio. Hye-ryeon, just how popular are Chinese online shopping platforms?
Well, Jung-min, Chinese online shopping platforms, also known as Ccommers, have been on the rise for some time now. A recent study from the Federation of Korean Industries reveals that South Korean consumers spent approximately 3.3 trillion won, approximately $2.5 billion on Ccommerce last year. This marks a significant shift, as the U.S. had previously held the largest share of overseas e-commerce purchases by South Korean consumers. Chinese platforms like AliExpress and Temu have climbed the ranks of the most popular e-commerce platforms in South Korea, with AliExpress now ranking second in terms of monthly active users. I went to see the overall process, from how products are selected for testing to how consumers are responding to safety test results, so let's take a look. Overseas online shopping is keeping these computers busy. Not with receiving orders, but with complaints and concerns from buyers. This is the Seoul Electronic Commerce Center, where reports from South Korean consumers buying items on Chinese platforms like Temu and AliExpress are surging, not just due to increased usage, but also growing safety concerns.
We have a lot of cases where people read press releases about hazardous substances being detected and then contact us directly.
Government press releases have alerted buyers about hazardous substances found in products from these sites, leading to a wave of inquiries. This is part of an initiative started in April to provide safety information on products sold on Chinese e-commerce sites, with various ministries and the Seoul local government testing different goods. The Seoul Metropolitan Government tests a range of different products, including children's goods. Phthalate is a chemical harmful to organs and child development. These boots contain more than 680 times the allowed phthalate levels for children's products. About 15 products are tested weekly, based on trends like bikes and roller skates. The KCL lab, in partnership with the Seoul government, tests items in direct contact with children, like bike seats. Materials are cut, liquefied, and analyzed using a spectrometer to determine their composition. Results are published online, with weekly updates from the Seoul government and a recent 5-month report from the Ministry of Environment. 1 in 10 items from Chinese e-commerce sites have been found to fail safety standards, and unsafe products are removed from sale.
We send official requests to these platforms asking sellers of hazardous products to be shut down, and they respond by taking said items off their site as soon as possible.
South Korea is an important market for Chinese online shopping platforms, which is why they have so far been cooperative with these requests.
Hye-ryeon, are there concerns with regard to the current system you've just shown us?
So conducting tests and reporting results is by no means a long-term sustainable solution when considering time cost effectiveness. It's impossible to test every single item being sold on overseas online platforms or every single purchase made that comes through customs. Enforcing safety checks on overseas sellers or barring consumers from overseas platforms altogether isn't a viable solution either. So the government is hoping to raise awareness so consumers can make informed decisions. Here's what an expert said.
It's important that consumers themselves make the effort to avoid buying products that are dangerous.
Going forward, experts say the government's goal of alerting domestic buyers to safety precautions when using overseas online shopping platforms could be more widely achieved by utilizing other methods such as social media.
All right, Hye-ryeon, thanks for your report today.
And thank you for having me.